Welcome. This is Crime Queen. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which dwells from within us, that which makes us smile. Hence, we say the crimson light is life. The crimson light derived from my personal journey of actualizing soulful love, and I hope it's yours too. All right, so if you're here for the first time, stick around and share your love with us as we share with you. Okay? All right, so here we also work with numbers, numerology. So I have been I've done 3 presentations into helping basic numerology, how we can memorize numbers and make sense of numbers around us, see how we can use them to our benefits because they're everywhere. All right. Okay, so far I have done these presentations and I hope you can have a look at them. But I saw something in the third presentation on this basic numerology. Okay, and I thought I would share this with you. So let's go ahead. So just to recap, I have rearranged these that comes in chronological orders just to help. It's a format that I do to help remember the numbers, the letters in accordance with their number value. Okay, so again, I do jazz and I say bucket, luck for lucky, development for number 4, new for number 5, fox for number 6, gypsy for number 7, headquarters for number 8, and inland revenue for number 9. All right, so just to show you this, yeah. All right, so this is what we do. But on the third presentation, I intended to encircle the word new, and I incidentally encircled fox as well. And I thought, well, nothing happens by chance. And so I'm with the idea that we behave in ways that precede our intentions. So perhaps there was a thought or a subconscious thought that I needed to explore, and it was being presented to me. The opportunity was being presented to me so I could explore this a bit further. And I also wondered, well, why would Fox be so close to new, which we recognize as Christ, meaning the value of 5. Um, is being the number of Christ, the number of grace. And so the idea on replaying the video that came to me was that the fox is, of course, a very clever creature. And I thought, what other acronym could it be for fox? And I thought, fear of X. So we tend to behave and make decisions around fear. So just fear, Fear, F of the X, meaning the cross, X. X because we have been talking about Christ. X because we have been talking about X being the whole, north, south, east, and west. We have been talking about because all this derived from looking at Easter and what significance Easter was portraying in numerology. So north, south, east, west. So it seemed like fear is really, fox is really showing us or meant to show us the fear of X, the fear of the cross, the fear of the global area of whatever it is that we are meant to be exploring. And whether the fox is really working for us or against us, but it's working pretty close to the new, and of course that means it's presenting us with news or presenting us with scenarios or experiences that we can look at things in a new way. So, of course, the other thing is that it also falls in the middle of new and gypsy, where I mentioned that perhaps there are times we have so much from Fox, or if you said Fox TV, um, that we may be looking to our left or to our right for answers. And so um, I just thought that seemed to have been another way of looking at Fox's function on number six. Because for the number of love or the number of man, everything we do is around fear, love or fear. And even if it were love, we tend to have to address fear. And so I thought perhaps that's exactly what fear or Fox's function is playing out in our lives. So I just thought was something that another way of looking at it, because it just seemed like there was a message here with the new. And often, of course, when we are making a decision to do something new, we have to face fear. We are faced with fear. And so the line, it's just a thin line between that new thing we are meant to be discovering to what we've all, that fear we have been with or that we are faced with, of course. So I hope you will find this beneficial. And let's just have this, the cross again, north, south, east, west, north, south, east, west. And it's that north, south, east, west that we may be fearful of. Often we are fearful of moving from one point to another. Hence, particularly the inland revenue, as I've pointed, because this is requiring something of us. It's requiring us to surrender like Jesus Christ did. It's requiring us to face the headquarters and pay our revenues, inland revenue. Okay. And to go through that cycle. And perhaps this is exactly why these letters here in my other presentation, I really couldn't move them. They are set in their in their ways. They are structures in place that we can't do much about. So here we can maneuver, we can have jazz, we can dance, we can have baskets of food, fruits, whatever it is, and we feel lucky or not, and we go through those developments, DVM. But when it comes to that, we have attained what we feel is the Spirit of Christ here, although we also see that as the number of man, because 3 fives are 15 too, which also equals 6. So with that 6 on 5, with the 5 spirit, of course, 6 and the 5 spirit is would be 11 too. So there is another 11 transpiring here. So it means that it is presenting to us, it would mirror that 11 um, letters. These are 11 letters, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So, which is a master number. So it's presenting another cycle, another master's degree to overcome or to accomplish a master's degree. So, okay, yes, so we can really go through those cycles of accomplishment. It looks like there's much more to this because I'm getting the indication that it's as if there's a two phases go happening here. Although when we have worked all the numbers together, we see a series. We see the series. Let's just do this of 369, 369, 3, yes, 12, yes, 369, 369, 369. So I really am very curious about this. And of course, because more so, as I said before, the 369 number had been jumping at me. And it's, of course, a very sacred number. We have three, the Holy Spirit, body, soul, and spirit, the Trinity. And we have six, which is the love number. And of course, and we have sacred completion with number nine. So these numbers are very, they really denote or they're really saying something to me. And the other thing I came across was that the figure for the reconstruction or refurbishment of the Buckingham Palace is 369 million pounds. Now, I thought, 369 million pounds? Why 300? Not a penny less or more or whatever. This figure was very precise. So I'm curious to explore that. Well, I thought I would just mention this and see what comes out of it. So I hope you have found this beneficial. I hope you have found this fun. And if you like this video, remember to click the like button and share because this is how we do it to actualizing self-love. We share, subscribe, and if you have any comments, feel free to leave your comments. Okay, thank you. Namaste. Stay bright, stay ignited. Thank you.